Once a young man was very unhappy with his life. He felt depressed and terrible all the time. He got to know about a Zen master in nearby town. One day he decided to visit master and ask for solution. The young man went to him and said, "I have so many problems in life that I am always sad. Please tell me the solution. How can I be happy?" Master listened to him carefully, then got up. The young man was confused to see him leaving without saying anything, but he waited for him. After a while, master came back with a glass of water and a bowl full of salt. Master asked the young man to take a handful of salt from that bowl, put it in the glass, and then drink that water. The young man was confused, but did as instructed by his master. Master asked, "How does it taste?" The young man replied, "It's terrible. All I could taste was salt." Now master asked that young man to take a handful of salt and come with him. They both went to the nearby lake. Master said, "Now put this salt in the lake." Young man swirled his handful of salt into the lake. After this, master asked him to drink water from the lake. Young man took some water and drank. Now master asked, "How does it taste?" Young man replied, "It tastes good." Master questioned again, "Were you able to taste salt in this water?" Young man replied, "No." Master and young man sat near that lake. Master took his hands and said, "The pain of life is pure salt. No more, no less. The amount of pain in life remains the same, but the amount we taste of pain depends on the container we put it into. So when you are in pain, the only thing you can do is to enlarge your sense of things. Stop being a glass. Become a lake." Role of mindset. Our mindset plays a significant role in how we experience difficulties. When we're trapped in a limited mindset, we tend to ruminate on the negative aspects of our situation. This can lead to a cycle of intensified suffering. However, by consciously working to adopt a more open and expansive mindset, we can train ourselves to view challenges as part of a larger whole. This allows us to see the potential for growth, learning, and positive change even within painful experiences. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness, a practice often associated with Zen teachings, encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our perspectives and how they influence our emotional responses. This awareness gives us the opportunity to consciously shift from a narrow, intense perspective to a more accepting and comprehensive one. The glass and the lake. The glass represents a limited perspective or a confined mindset that is focused on the immediate and narrow aspects of a situation, while the lake signifies a broader and more expansive perspective. This mirrors the idea that when we adopt a more open and expanded mindset, our ability to cope with challenges improves. By embracing a larger context and understanding that pain is just one aspect of life, we can dilute the intensity of suffering and find greater inner peace. Expanded perspective. Lake. When the young man puts the salt into the lake and drinks water from there, he no longer tastes the saltiness. This reflects the idea that when we broaden our perspective, the intensity of our suffering diminishes. Adopting a broader view allows us to see our challenges within the larger context of our lives. This context can include positive aspects, growth opportunities, and other experiences that help to dilute the impact of the pain we're facing. Just as the lake's vastness dilutes the salt's taste, a broader perspective lessens the acute nature of suffering. In summary, the story illustrates that how we perceive and experience pain is not solely determined by the pain itself, but by our perspective on it. A limited perspective can magnify suffering, while an expanded one can dilute its effect. By cultivating an open mindset, practicing mindfulness, and consciously choosing to view challenges from a broader context, we can change the way we respond to pain and ultimately find a greater sense of peace and resilience.